Hey guys, so I'm back with another video. But this video is going to be a little bit different. I just thought I'd talk about some things about me personally in this video. So maybe it could be a way for my subscribers and whoever else watches my videos to maybe get to know me a little bit better. But thought I'd you know share some stuff with you. So for most of my life, I've kind of struggled with being pretty shy. I think in about first or second grade, somewhere around there, I was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome, which I think they have another name for it now. I'm not sure what it's called now. They've got all these fancy terms for all these medical terms. I don't even know. I don't know the new term for it now, but that's what I call it. I know it's like it's kind of like a form of it's kind of like a social disorder. Um, I also think it's like kind of like a mild form of autism, like very mild. But I never really had it that badly. But I still really kind of struggled with you know, just being social, making friends. I had several friends like throughout grade school. Um, you know, the friends came and went. I had a best friend in elementary school, but he ended up moving, and we barely talk anymore. I mean, like I'm friends with him on Facebook, but like we occasionally share messages on Facebook. He was at my graduation, which was cool, but yeah, he went to a different high school, but and then I made friends in middle school, which I made my best friend for real this time, and actually we're still friends. He actually has a YouTube channel. He just did a stream about 4 days ago, but yeah, I have a best friend. I made several more friends in like middle school and high school, and we still talk sometimes. But it's never been like easy for me. Just talking to a variety of people. Like the problem is that like especially in like elementary, well not elementary school really, but like middle school was like a really bad time for me because there was a lot of shit going on, at home. I had a lot of problems with my stepmother and my step family in general. I had a like I said, I just had a really hard time talking to people. I would, if someone ever talked to like if someone went up and talked to me or something, I would be petrified. Like I wouldn't know what to say. Like my voice would shake or I would stutter. Or I was afraid of saying something that would sound stupid or something. Um, even today, I mean, it's not as bad as like it was back then, but like even today, it's pretty hard for me to talk to people. I've gotten better with it, but it's still a challenge for me. Um, I'm still kind of afraid of saying something dumb or stupid or I mean, sometimes like when I'm talking to other people, my voice will kind of get higher, as I'm, talking to them. So that's kind of self-conscious about that. Um, but yeah, that's always something I really struggled with. Uh, and plus, I've always had I don't really have severe anxiety, but I've always had a a good amount of anxiety. Just little things. I mean, little things like cleaning up the yard or if I would get assigned like a project in high school or even, or whenever, just little things like that, they would just get me really stressed out. Whereas other people would just be like, oh, it's no big deal, it's just this. But for me, I would just get really stressed out and it would really, really just upset me and everything. And I tried not to let it do that, but it just did. Like I just got so stressed out about it and I got so anxious about, stuff like that. Um, so like because of that, like whenever I had to make like a public speech or I had to make a presentation or something, I always dreaded it. Now, granted, I don't think a lot of people like public speaking or giving presentations or giving speeches or whatever, but me in particular, I hate it. Like I hated it so much. I still do. But again, I'm a little bit better now with it, but I still don't like it. But back then, I freaking hated it. Like I would stutter. Um, my hands would get like really cold and sweaty and everything, and I would like just tense up, and I mean it was really terrible. Like I would get that cotton feeling in my mouth. Yeah, it was it was really bad. Um, but anxiety and depression kind of run in my family. Like my sister has anxiety like really badly. Like she has to take medication for it. My mom has bad anxiety. My aunt like suffers from anxiety and depression, and it's really affected her pretty badly lately. Um, my grandpa, I think, even suffered from depression. I don't know if I think he takes medication for it. I'm not sure, but I thought I heard, but he kind of suffered from depression. But I don't suffer from depression. Hopefully, I never do. But anything's possible, I guess. Negative, whether that possibility is negative or positive. Um, but yeah, I've always had anxiety. I've always been really shy. I think it's due to the Asperger syndrome, which again is like social disorder. But I don't know. Over time, as I got into like my sophomore year of high school, I was able to talk to people more easier. Like I still had trouble with it, I still do, but I got like a lot better. I kind of came out of my shell a little bit. Because from like I'd say from sixth grade to ninth grade, it was really terrible. Like I was really quiet. I barely ever talked to people unless they were like my friend or like my best friend or whatever. Other than that, I wouldn't really talk. I would really have trouble just talking to people and socializing with other people. I never really had much of a social life, again, unless it was like my group of friends or whatever. Um, and even now, I'm in college. I don't really have a big social life. Like I made like one friend, I think. I made a few other acquaintances that I have a few of their numbers, but I don't really talk to them. I made one friend, and we don't even talk that much. I mean, we've hung out a few times, but I don't know. Uh, so I've always been kind of awkward, that awkward person, like with the person that goes to the party and everyone's like listening to music and talking and dancing and everything, and I would be that person that's kind of off to the side with like a drink or something. So, but yeah, um, I've always kind of struggled with that, and it really carried on to other things too, like other more important things like driving. Like I really like because most kids when they're like 15 or 16, they can't wait to get their car. They can't wait to start driving because it means independence. For me, I was like scared to death of driving. Like I did not want to drive at all. And as a result, while everybody was like 15, 16, they were out getting their permits, licenses, and even cars. I was just not really doing that. I mean, I was content with just like riding, in the passenger seat or just, getting rides. But eventually, when I was about 17, going on 18, I finally like uh, went in to get my permit, and I started driving and everything. I practiced with my grandpa a lot, which really helped. So now, my anxiety about driving isn't nearly as bad as it was. Like I actually got pretty good at it, I think. But yeah. And when I went into my driver's test, I passed it the first time. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It was that anxiety thing again. Like I was nervous as hell about it, but I did fine. I ended up doing fine. I got my license, and it worked out fine. But that's really another video for another day. I might do a video about my experience with driving and everything. But yeah. Um, so I guess that's my story. Anxiety and just being shy and everything, and because it's like with these videos, like I can just turn on the video and I can just talk. I don't because I'm talking. I'm not really talking to anyone. I'm just talking into my phone. But it's I it's good that people, because some of my videos have gotten a lot of views, I've gotten a lot of likes. People say they like my videos, and that really means a lot to me. That just shows that people enjoy my videos, enjoy what I have to say. So that really helps my self-esteem. You know, but yeah, it's like I said, right now I'm not really that shy, but like out in public, like if you saw me, like I would probably just like look the other way. Like I would, wouldn't really be the one to stop and chat. But yeah, so I guess that's it. I know other YouTubers have done videos like this, and it sometimes helps them. Um, and sometimes people like to see these types of videos, but yeah, I didn't really know what to do for a video, so I thought I'd just do this so I could maybe open up to you guys a little bit more. Uh, But yeah, so guess that's it. If you're like me, if you've kind of had trouble with anxiety or being shy in the past, let me know in the comments. What's your experience? And yeah, just let me know. Like the video. If you see this video and you want to see more from me, feel free to subscribe or something. You don't have to, but just putting it out there. But yeah, so that's it, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.